I thought it was important in 2006, with everything I had achieved, for me to give back properly. And when I look around, I thought women's sport is nowhere. But here am I, doing so well, enjoying the spotlight. So I wanted to share the spotlight, but more importantly, broaden it. So we decided to launch an initiative to tell the positive story of women's sport, and it's grown since then. And it's now become a public initiative. We cannot stop this initiative. The public will not allow us.
It's not just to talk about the struggles by those heroines, women heroines, political struggles, but also we were saying we need to talk about sports and how we use sports. Also to raise issues of women abuse. It's very important that we also talk about empowering and affirming women in sport.
I'm trying to find my feet back to earth. I'm actually very excited for receiving this award. I mean, it's an honor, especially thanking CARES for making this possible for us. I mean, most of the time you find that sporting codes, they recognize more male than female, but to have a platform specifically made for ladies, it actually encourages a whole lot of ladies to get out of the streets and get into the sports ground and make a difference. And these ladies that are here, they're making a very big difference. And thanks for Gsports Awards.
I think it's something that should actually put us more under pressure to achieve more than just because we've achieved it. It's not what we have done, it's what we plan to do. We have now instituted what we call a coaching framework, in which in the first time we'll have specific coaches appointed across the various age group levels to ensure that high performance takes place at all affiliate levels. That's throughout the 9 geopolitical areas as well as the 12 affiliates.
Sasol has been committed to sport for a very long time, and the relationship we have and the contribution we made, the investment we made to women in sport has been coming through a long time. And this work has deepened our commitment as well in seeing and realizing the successes that we have seen with the women that have been involved in Sasol Banyana Banyana. But I can tell you now the excitement is more for the commitment we've made and our contribution to women in sports and to Sasol Banyana Banyana. That's more rewarding. And this actually is an accolade that says it. And thank you so much for the opportunity that you got from Gsports. Thank you very much.
Excited and shaking. This one is very special because it's recognizing women and their work, especially in sports. We always say sports is a male-dominated field. But now, after receiving this award, I think you've seen for yourself. There are so many women who are doing it. There are so many women who are working very hard to show that we are all equal in the eyes of the Lord. What men can do, women can also do.
Sure, very humble, very, very humbling for me. Oddly enough, my eldest son was 8 years old and he wanted to play soccer. So I took him down, found him a soccer club, took him down, and that's how I got involved. He was 8 years old and he's 16 now. You know, I think it's awesome, and I think, you know what, Cass and the Gsport guys, it really is, you know. There's really so little that happens for just women exclusively, and to have something like this really is amazing.
To have won this award as Team of the Year, we've been doing extremely well over the last few years, so it's good to get the recognition. It means the world to us. We don't play for the award, but to be recognized for the work that we've done and put in over the years, it's an honor. Thank you.
It was a bit stressful giving a speech up there, but yeah, I'm just really thankful for the opportunity and the award, and this is an amazing evening and I'm happy to be here. It exceeded all of my expectations. The World Cup was insane. We played on like high quality ground fields and we got treated like proper sportsmen, or sportswomen, should I say rather. But yeah, no, and also the amount that I've learned from the senior players in the team has just been insane, and I'm just developing my game so quickly now, and it's really nice for me. I think it's important that you can't think about the World Cup situation too much. Like, obviously in the back of your mind you know that like what's at stake, but in the moment, you just got to focus on your skill and the ball, and you just got to watch that ball and every ball on merit, and you can't be thinking too much about what's going on around you. Thank you so much.
It was a little bit of a surprise, the nomination and being the winner, because it can go to anyone. There's so many supporters. Yeah, it's good. It's going to motivate me to do much more, you know, use our power to advance women in sport. It's my consciousness, it's how I see society. I'm not a privileged girl, privileged. I'm from the oppressed, and my content and my lens is through the eyes of the oppressed. And I'm not saying I'm a self-appointed savior of the oppressed, but my content, my narrative centers black girls and women in sport. Because for too long they've been invisible, and they still are. So yeah, we're fighting. But not me, there's many others as well.
I'm still shaking. I'm still shaking. I was really not expecting this one. But I'm happy that I got it. I've been working really hard, especially this year. And yeah, maybe I do deserve it, eh? I hope we can have like more of these platforms, you know, to celebrate women in sport, because I mean, for athletes themselves, it's really hard to make it, you know, in their different industries, because women's sports is generally not as well supported as men's, you know, as men's sport. So if we get more chances like this, opportunities like this to celebrate, yeah, hey, I think it's the best, yes.
Totally impressed just to be nominated. So I think she would be ecstatic and feel that this is the cherry on the cake for her. She started when she was in preschool, thanks to one of the mums, Yushavia, who introduced us to a coach, who is Darren Rutter, who's still her coach till today. And she loves it. So she plays because she loves it. Thank you.
Ndiziva over the moon. Le award iminisha a lot kum. Imisebenzi enzima esiphuma phansi kwayo kwilali ke zethu kuba thina siphuma ezilalini. Izinto ezinjena zifanele zifike kubantu abahlala e-Eastern Cape, especially ezilalini. So ndingathi inkosi kakhulu ku-Gsports, kuKhasinayidu nakuShara Roberts obesibekwe emanqwanqweni. Sithetha lukhulu into ezinjena kuthi ngoba lokho zithi masivuke emaqandini, zisifundisa uzimela, zisifundisa ukubuyela back ku-communities zethu, sivumbulula abanye abantwana, sithi thina nje basiyekele udlala, sivumbulula abanye oMandisa Williams, sibabonisa indlela, sibakhuthaze ngoba lokho zininzi izinto abamelene nazo phaphandle if abasidlala isport. So sihlale sinkqonkqoza njalo. Mna ke ndingu-women's rugby coordinator ezwe eborder rugby, so sinkqonkqoza ezikolweni, sinkqonkqoza kwii-clubs, sifuna abantwana badla kabi, kodwa ke siyabakhuthaza badlala noba sesiphi sport of their choice ngoba lokhu ingababeka emanqwanqweni into enjalo.
This award, I'm really grateful to Gsport for allowing us an opportunity to showcase the work that we're so passionate about. I grew up with football, in football. You know, my family is a football-orientated family, and my passion for women's football in particular grew really strongly with my club team and now working with the national team. So football is definitely my number one sport.